I think anybody who's ever worked with cannabis
Mhm.
can tell you how humbling of a plant it is. I didn't have much experience with growing anything until I started here, but I will tell you I was shocked at how humbled you could be by one plant.
Welcome to Healing Hearts, a podcast created by the Healing Center. Here, we explore passionate healing stories, educate on the power of cannabis, and so much more.
We are once again live from Point Park University at their Center for Media Innovation. My name is Chris Cohan. I am the co-founder of the Healing Center, and we are continuing our Grower Processor series today. And we are very happy to be joined by some folks from Penn Health. So we have Savannah, Mark, and Nicole. Welcome to the program, guys.
Thank you very much for having us.
Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for being on the program. You're one of our newer growers, so everyone's going to be excited to hear from you, I'm sure, because, we recently got on our shelves and it's doing quite well. So I know that our patients will want to hear everything you guys got to say. Why don't we start by each one of you introducing yourself, what you do for Penn Health, and then tell me where you're from.
Sure. Well, my name's Savannah Alexin. I'm the sales and marketing coordinator for Penn Health Group. And originally, I'm from Mansfield, Pennsylvania, which is northern central PA, about as close as you can get to the New York border.
Excellent.
I'm Nicole Perry. I'm the lab manager at Penn Health. I'm originally from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, but I currently live in Bell Vernon.
Okay. Mark?
I'm Mark Haney. I'm the cultivation manager here. I grew up originally here in Fayette County. Not really in a town or anything, just out in the woods.
Well, there's a lot of that out in Fayette County. So,
Yeah.
Well, again, welcome. Why don't you guys tell me how you got your start in cannabis, each one of you?
Okay, well, this it kind of fell into my lap. I was still in college, going to business school, kind of thinking, I was going to Pitt, so I thought I would kind of be going into the corporate world. And I got an opportunity to join Penn Health Group just as a temporary admin assistant. And things went so well, I kind of stayed on after graduation. I've been here since February of 2019. Was here when we first planted our first seed and kind of saw the whole operation come together. So it was just kind of a chance encounter that I got started into the industry.
Excellent.
I'll go next. It's Nicole. I actually was working in a quality control lab for an automotive manufacturer. I was looking for a change. I was not happy where I was at, so I ended up going to a hemp grower processor in Mount Pleasant, PA. Unfortunately, they went out of business last October, so I was out of work looking for things, and then this kind of just happened, and it worked out that it was almost in the same industry, kind of the same background, and I started in May. We've gotten the lab up and running, and it's been great.
Well, that's wonderful. Mark, how long have you wanted to grow this stuff?
I've actually been growing this stuff for quite a while. What got me, I originally went to college at WVU University. And whenever I was there, I had like a lot of people that grow cannabis, found a couple seeds, popped those seeds. Was getting to a point where I had to pick a major, and I thought it was fun, so I picked organic horticulture, got a degree in organic horticulture.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I moved into working for a bunch of big ag companies. I originally started off as a grower at a big nursery, moved on to some flower breeding, ran a couple great big giant nurseries down in South Florida. Whenever after college, I moved to California. In California, that was the early days of the medical marijuana movement when it was just starting out. So I was involved with that for probably a good 20 years. And then eventually, legal cannabis started catching on really big throughout the U.S. I was having a conversation with my mom, and she suggested maybe I think about cannabis for a career. Mm-hmm. And this is what got me into it.
Well, that's a great story. Mom always gives good advice, So. Well, tell me a little bit about Penn Health. They were a second round winner, grower processor license. Tell us where you're located, where the facility is, and how they got started.
Yeah, so Penn Health Group was founded in 2016, and as you said, we won a license in the second round. We're really proud. We were the highest scoring out of any of the applicants for both rounds, so that was awesome. We built our facility here in Fayette County. We're a couple minutes away from Uniontown and very close to Penn State Fayette campus. So that's where we're located. We're founded and operated by local Pennsylvania residents, and I think that's really important to us because we're producing products and growing medicine for our neighbors, friends, family, and those we care about, and that gives us a little extra pride and commitment to what we do here at Penn Health.
Well, that's incredible. So tell me some of the products you're most proud of so far that you've had out at the facility and distributed to the patients.
So right now we have dry flower, distillate carts, and RSO. I will say Nicole makes a mean RSO. I know you have one coming to your shelves very soon that I'm excited about. And we have a couple more things in the works in the lab. And right now we're actually in the midst of a harvest. So I was lucky enough to pull Mark away for a couple of minutes because he's hopefully going to get us quite a bit of dry flower to the market pretty soon here.
Excellent. I was, as you know, out to visit you guys early on at your facility. You certainly have a lot of room for growth. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a big facility, and I can see the vision of the future. So that's got to be exciting for everyone.
Absolutely. We've got 2 of those big grow rooms online right now, and we should have 2 more coming up here at the beginning of the new year, and then the next 2 will come on at some point next year. So at some point, we'll have 6 fully operational grow rooms. They're all individually environmentally controlled, so one doesn't impact the other. And if something happens in one, it won't completely take out anything of the other rooms. So that's really a big piece of our operation here.
Excellent. Let me think. What else? Oh, anything, you guys, since you've been in it since the start and you got to watch your lovely business grow to where it is right now, what maybe caught you off guard a little bit? What is it about this business that you think maybe you weren't expecting, or, as I said, maybe caught you a little bit with your pants down?
I think anybody who's ever worked with cannabis can tell you how humbling of a plant it is. I didn't have much experience with growing anything until I started here, but I will tell you I was shocked at how humbled you can be by one plant. And it doesn't work for us really. We work for the plant.
Yes.
That was something that caught me off guard.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a great way to look at it. Cannabis it's an amazing plant, and we're all constantly trying to fine-tune our processes so that we can grow better medicine for the patients, distribute it to them, and hopefully, continue to make it as affordable as possible for them. So we've been very fortunate to have a great partner as you guys so far, and we're happy to help you launch your brand on our shelves. So we
appreciated it.
Okay, now I want to talk a little bit about specific strains. Some of your favorite strains. How many strains have you guys got in the bank right now?
Oh, we have quite a few strains. We have a very large seed bank. We probably have several hundred different varieties in our seed bank right now. We're slowly working our way through them, doing pheno hunts, trying to figure out what the best varieties are. Right now, we have some really nice ones. One I really like right now that I'm excited to see come out is we've got a Malawi landrace.
Okay.
Really looking for impressive. I'm going to be really excited to get that out the door, as well as we have a kosher kush that is a really nice variety as well that I'm really excited to get out. And we got some classic varieties such as Bruce Banner, some White Widow.
GG number 4, which I was quite impressed with the terpene profile on that GG number 4. I think it had a percentage of myrcene in it. So, it really had a nice terpene profile to it.
Yeah, it's one of our winners, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you guys, you probably have looked at this giant list of strains that you have, probably all 3 of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to peruse this long list. So I'm going to ask you a little bit of maybe a difficult question, but it should be lots of fun. Here's this long list you're looking at. Which one of those strains best represents Savannah? which one of those strains best represents Mark, and which one of those strains best represents Nicole. And tell me, each of you, why.
I'll start. It's that bananium is that kind of crazy growing one in the back, isn't it? The kind of real wiry one.
It's the wild one.
I would say just at how it grows and acts, I'm probably the bananium that we have back there.
Okay.
Kind of a wiry one, grows a little crazy. That probably feels like me.
Okay, that's a good description. Who's next?
I'll go with the GG4, I think. I could be very loud. And the terpenes on that, the way that they're testing really well. So we'll just go with that as the answer.
Okay. Our cultivation manager?
Well, I'd probably say our kosher kush for the moment. Our kosher kush is a very solid variety. It's a very consistent variety for us. It performs well. It's just a nice plant.
Excellent. Well, is there anything else you guys can share with us today about Penn Health, or you want to get out to the patients today?
I think the most important thing for me is just that I really value all of our patients' feedback, good, bad, and different, whatever it is. I love to hear from them. I want to hear from them. And, the only way that we can continue to grow and ensure that we're providing and serving the patients to the best of our abilities is with that feedback. So I just really want to stress that. I'm available for email, and we have a Facebook and Instagram page, so you can always message through that. I'm always looking to hear from them. So that's important to me.
Excellent. We always try to cover our growers on our Healing Helper weekly email and give our patients an opportunity to reach out to the folks with some comments on their products. And we found that to be a big section for that for us so far. A lot of people are checking in and giving good feedback on products. So it's beneficial for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Lisa. I'm off camera. I'm the executive producer of the podcast. And what I'd really like to know from Penn Health is tell us about RSO. We haven't talked about it on the Healing Hearts podcast, but we know that it's Rick Simpson oil, and we'd love to know more about it from you.
I think we pay a lot of attention to detail. We want to produce the best quality, the best medicine that we can for our patients. We have a consultant that we've been using out of Arizona who has really helped us hone in our process and help us go through the refinement of that crude oil to get it a better color, a better taste, a better flavor, a better scent. So I think that has really helped us kind of improve that whole process and kind of hope to put our name out there as having a good RSO and other products in the future.
Well, definitely the initial reaction has been very strong for it, so I think you have definitely done that. So congratulations on that. For me, RSO, for people who really need some strong healing, it's the go-to. It's going to give you that full profile. And we're always, looking for that from a healing perspective, I believe, or at least a lot of people are. So, guys, I really appreciate you taking some time for me today. I know everybody's got a busy schedule, and I know that our patients really appreciate you taking some time for us and giving us a bunch of feedback on your products. So thanks again for joining me today.
Thank you very much again for having us. And as I said, and we'll continue to say, I'll take any feedback you have for me. So,
well, we'll make sure we get lots of patients giving you that. And one thing, I'm not usually very shy. So.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for having us, and have a great rest of your day.
You guys have a great day. We're going to take a break from the Center for Media Innovation at Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh.
Thanks for listening to the Healing Hearts podcast, recorded at the Center for Media Innovation at Point Park University. For more info, visit thehealingcenterusa.com. Happy healing!